Welcome back everyone to Skincare and Beauty with Perky Perkins, where I do a lot of unboxings, skincare and makeup tutorials, product reviews, and anything in between. So today I think I'm going to be starting a new series, you guys. So one of the things I personally have always loved to do is try to maximize the value of my palette. I personally love when a palette is multi-use and versatile. You could do it for more than just your eyes, more than just a face palette. And today I decided to put the Tati Beauty palette to the test. The Tati Beauty palette, has a combination of different textures and finishes. It has a great array of colors, and so I figured, why not? I have previously done this with other palettes, but I didn't consider it a series. I just considered them more like one-offs or product reviews. So I'm excited that I'm hoping to be doing this on a weekly basis, where once a week I'll upload a new palette. I will do as much as possible a full look. Whatever palettes I do use for this series, they must be able to do more than just eyes, whether it's eyes and blush, eyes and contour, highlight, etc. It needs to have 2 or more benefits for oneself. And in this palette, I definitely saw that there was a great selection, so it could be more versatile and multi-use. I already have in mind like a few more palettes I definitely want to do in this series. So I'm excited and I can't wait to do more videos, but anyways, if you guys want to see how I created this look and exactly what items did I use of the Tati Beauty, keep on watching. And before we go any further, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and change it to all in your notifications. That way you are given a notification the moment I upload a video. If you guys could give me a big thumbs up and comment below, what do you guys think before this video starts completely? What do you guys think I used the Tati Beauty palette on besides my eyes? Alright guys, let's go. So here's our beautiful palette. I'm using the Here Altair eyeshadow primer all over the lids, and I'm going to be using a doe color all over shader brush to blend it out. Next, I'm taking the Soothe matte color and I'm using the Hank & Henry Savvy brush, and I'm applying it throughout my crease and I'm dragging it in just below it as well. Now we're going to be working at this for a little bit. I was a little bit light-handed with the shade because I didn't want it to be too dark from the very beginning. So again, I'm doing it very lightly, just barely dipping my brush into the eyeshadow pan and then doing a blending motion. And then the Savvy brush is more of a fluffier blending brush, so that way it's not, again, too intense. So now I'm pretty much satisfied with how it looks, so I'm taking the Story Matte Finish and I'm using the Luxie 121 Mini Tapered brush, sorry you guys, and I'm actually using it right underneath the crease area and the outer corner. I want to actually get it a little bit more deep because I want to really make that rustic orange, burnt orange shade pop. And as you guys will tell, I am doing a drag and blend motion. That way I can actually be packing it in as I'm blending. And I am taking the color to the inside corner just to help me on my future step. Also, if you have hooded eyes, always remember you can use your finger to pull back the eyelid so that your skin is as flat as possible. So I'm actually now using the Savvy brush, which was the original brush I had, and I did tap a little bit more of that Soothe finish just to blend out the edges so it's nice and flush. Now I'm taking Aurora Metallic and I'm using the Anna brush by Hank and Henry, and I actually spritz it a little bit with the Slay All Day and Dreamsicle. This way the metallic or shimmer does not fall down to my face. And I'm using the brush to help shape it out because I'm not cutting the crease. I hate cutting the crease, you guys. It's my worst enemy. It truly is. But these metallics are pretty intense to the point that if it's wet, you're going to be able to get that pop you're looking for. But of course, if you do cut the crease, it makes it even brighter. Now I'm taking the Aurora glitter and I'm just tapping it in with my finger, and I honestly got a little bit on my face, so I had to take it off. Now I'm taking Story and I'm using the Nicole brush from Hank and Henry. It's the small little, kind of like the crease brush, and I'm doing it in the outside corner. Again, I just want to make the outer V area as deep as possible, and once I get to this point, it's going to take a bit of finessing between the shades in my crease and the glitters and the shimmers because they tend to kind of wash each other out when I'm tapping them in, as you guys can tell. I wanted to make sure the transition was decent and it looked more feathered in than a sharp line, which is why I again grabbed the Story matte and I am cleaning up the crease and wiping off any glitters and shimmers in my under eye area. Now I'm taking Ritual matte and I'm using the Melly brush. I'm doing the bottom lash line with this brown shade until I get it to the intensity I'm looking for. The one thing that it didn't show is that I actually dipped into Story just to get that burnt orange shade on the bottom lash line. I just wanted to warm it up a little bit more and not just the brown. So for now, I'm happy with the bottom lash line. Next, I'm taking the Luxie 131 mini angle brush and I'm actually buffing out all the edges, and I always start out from the bottom and I wrap it around kind of like in a circle so that way everything's smooth. Next, I went back with Aurora Sequence and I'm using it for the inner corner highlight and for my brow bow area. I did use the Luxie 245 brush, which is the small shader brush. Now you guys, I'm actually gonna be taking Soothe matte and using it to bronze my face. I'm using the Luxie 512 small contouring brush to blend everything out, and this color worked so beautifully. I loved it. So many times you could take a nice cool or warm brown from an eyeshadow palette and actually use it to bronze your skin so that you don't have to pack a contour palette or a bronzer palette. Next, I'm doing my blush. I'm taking Poet Matte and using the Morphe E4 for the application. Now, this is a pretty deep red tone or burgundy tone, so I did go a little ham because I didn't tap off enough, but you can always save your blush area with a powder brush and a little bit of setting powder basically, and it toned it down completely. I did go back with the bronzer and just warmed it up some more, and then some Slay All Day, and look at that, you guys. It looks like any regular blush, and again, everything from 1Palette. Now I'm using the Makeup Geek Midnight Sun highlighter. Now I'm gonna go off camera to do my lips and lashes. All right, you guys, so here is my final look. I hope you guys love the look. As I mentioned in the beginning of my video, nowadays we just tend to buy new palettes, and many people don't realize there's so much more you could possibly use your palette for. Many a times myself, and you could see this in previous other videos from other brands, I will try to use 1Palette to do a full face. I think what I'm gonna do is, starting with this video, even though there's previous ones, I'm gonna start doing a weekly challenge where I use 1Palette. I'm gonna challenge myself that once a week I'm gonna upload a video where I use just 1Palette to create a full look. In that look, I will also talk about how the palette works, functions, kind of like a review update basically. One of my friends here on YouTube, she also has a series where she does like a weekly review. She calls it Palette Roulette. But in my case, I'm still thinking about what I want to name it, so I might have it in the title by now, but it's gonna lean more towards how to maximize your palette, or how to get your money's worth out of a palette basically. So that's what I think I might name it. I don't know. Anyways, sorry you guys, I'm rambling, but as you guys saw, I was able to use the Tati Beauty palette to do my eyes. I did a little bit of bronzing, my blush, you guys, the inner corner highlight, brow bow. Now for my cheek, I did use my Makeup Geek. I used my Makeup Geek highlighter. I could have used one of the shimmers, but I think the shimmers weren't the wet look I like, so that's why I didn't use it. But there is definitely people out there that like that type of shimmer as highlighter. And then just as a rundown, I also used the Coffee Talk lashes again in Logan. They're so pretty. Anyways, I want to be able to use them a few more times, you know, because they're so cute and they're lightweight. And then to do on my lashes, I used the Bambi mascara from L'Oreal. And for my lips, I used the Hankin Henry Comadre and Huda Beauty lip contour in Trophy Wife. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Let me know what you guys think about my new little challenge / series I'm gonna begin. I'm very excited because I've been trying to find something to do as a series basically, where I know every single week I'm gonna upload this information. Let me know again what you think, or give me ideas of other series I could do. And yeah, please remember to subscribe to my channel, you guys, like the video, and or dislike it if you don't like it, I don't know. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Thank you all. Goodbye.